Hello, ScotsMaiar here, and today I am going to NextCon at the Inverness Ice Centre.
Boy, I have a lot of things to brag about. I should start off by saying that the Comic Cons in general, regardless of which location it is a fantastic opportunity for you to get in touch with people from the entertainment industry and getting inspiration on how to thrive in that industry. God has blessed me with the privilege of visiting 2 conventions this year. One at an ice centre in my hometown of Inverness, during the summer, and the other one being the well-known MCM Comic Con at the SEC Centre in Glasgow. I'll talk about Glasgow later on.
As you can see, I'm being Shaggy Rogers, and there will be plenty of people from Game of Thrones, Power Rangers, and my childhood icon, Raven. Raven will be there. Oh yes, I can see the costumes already. For those of you who don't know, Raven was the show in which several children partook in this sort of game show led by the Scottish sorcerer who transformed himself into a raven. Already I see that. Oh, there's the Scottish stormtrooper. Oh. Let's begin our adventure, shall we? I appreciate your artistic tastes.
I have fond memories of going to a previous NESCon when it was still at Eden Court Theatre. That was the time when I dressed up as Dennis the Menace and had my dog puppet as Gnasher. As you can see here, I went as Shaggy Rogers from Scooby-Doo. When I got there, I was immediately approached by the mother and sister of someone I know who made a short Scottish film which raises an issue of building our own confidence to talk outside of the internet.
Tiny Hulk. Tiny man, Tiny Hulk.
What, man? Did you draw those?
Yeah. Where's Scooby? Did he run off somewhere?
He's gone off somewhere else. That's the dog pen. Thankfully, with an old costume. Like, do you even have a face now?
No picture?
Yeah, I'll have a picture. Nice costume. That is a costume, right? Yeah. There was a fair share of special guests. There was Clive Russell, well known for Game of Thrones, Ross O'Hennessy, also from Game of Thrones, Amy Richardson, who sadly couldn't make it, Stephen Schuyler, and Alison MacInnes from the Power Rangers, as well as Davy Santos. There was Annette Hanna from Game of Thrones, Margaret Jackman from Game of Thrones, comic book artist John Higgins, and even a showcasing of an ancient art of procrastinating.
Oh my gosh, it's Mario Kart 64.
But the special guest that caught my eye was James Mackenzie, a Scottish actor who played the role of a sorcerer who can turn himself into a raven, called Raven. And he was the host of this children's game show called Raven. This was a game show which was very similar to something like Legends of the Hidden Temple, except more of the games were outdoors. It had a Scottish mythological setting, as young warriors with Raven as the host would partake in various challenges in order to earn rings. Should warriors fail at the challenge, they lose a feather. If a warrior loses all their feathers, then they're out. Or if a certain volunteered warrior fails to pass this difficult obstacle course at the end of each episode, then they're also out. The challenges would range from races, carefully collecting other items, fascinating riddles, obstacle courses, and even building a giant shield to protect themselves from a frickin' volcano! What made this show fascinating is that there was somewhat of a basic, but engaging plot going along with each of these shows, which led to various spin-offs of this game show. But to sum them all up, Raven is essentially training these warriors to face off against his rival Navar, which is actually Raven spelled backwards, and his army of ominous hooded demons. James Mackenzie was always a show stealer with his awesome powers, one of them being turning into a raven, and especially his famous quote, "Let the challenge begin." Begin. And I believe the show is still going to this day, and it's being filmed in various summer camps around Scotland. And now, as a fellow wizard, I get to meet this guy. And let me tell you, I think I've earned my rings, if you know what I'm saying.
There's a special guest, many people from Game of Thrones, and there he is, Raven. Let the challenge begin. Hello, the famed Raven.
Hello there, pal. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Pleasure to meet Cal McCritchie, aka Scots Wizard. Yes, I have watched your show when I was a child.
Well, I should say greetings, young warrior.
Oh.
Let the challenge begin.
Will do. I've accepted this challenge. I think I've passed it. Go to Raven, get your signature. I think I've succeeded.
Cool. Well?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I hear you actually went to, what was it called? Badagouish, was it? Did you go to the summer camp called Badagouish? Or...
Yeah, we did a bit of filming there, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Is it £10 for an autograph?
It's 15.
Oh, 15. Oh, be right back. Yes, it's 1L. But don't worry, you are by no means the first person to misspell my name.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much. How much for that DVD? Oh, it's an interactive DVD game.
Yeah, that's
That's actually not for sale, that's the last one ever.
Oh my gosh! Wow, it's an antique!
It's an antique, yes.
Wizards are becoming extinct. What have we done to deserve this?
Let that dry, and should we get some pictures on your phone?
Oh yes, by all means.
The rest of the event was fantastic. Lots of comics, lots of items, lots of people in brilliant costumes. Oh, I tell you, seventh heaven.
Challenge completed.
You know what? They really do care about each other. If I answer the big thing with Frankie worked up, and I hold it, it's got everything to go. It's absolutely fantastic. Because you can't see, but I decided to try to go with the photo from Bill 10 because I'm going to get really nerdy here. Because of their selective profile.
I had no idea Red Hood was an expert in engineering. Speaking of Batman, you're a better criminal than these two guys, right? Oh, these three people, right? There's a Penguin, there's a Bane, there's a Loki. I don't think I should be here. I think I'm in trouble. That is a big comic collection. Oh, well, you have everything. Buffy the Vampire Slayer you've got. All that, and you're also part of the Drama Club. That has got to be a lot to do. You must have so much fun. Wow. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, just browsing and taking a little look. Probably shouldn't be ringing it backwards, but... Oh, is that not yours? Hold on. Oh, it's all yours, yeah. Right.
This started about the T-1000 from Terminator 2 because that's the whole lot of the same. Really made me wait because it's like...
Comics on the fly, that is impressive. Are these two books separate or... Oh wait, part 1 and part 2. Okay, right, gotcha. You're gonna get lots of money since the reveal of White Diamond. You're gonna get a lot of credit for the reveal of White Diamond. A lot of people are gonna have attention from that, just going, ooh, what's this? Oh, this. Donate to the Empire there. Yeah. You're the famed John Hickett, the illustrator of Batman the Killing Joke.
I did the colouring.
Oh, the colour. Oh, you're the colouring. All right.
I have to do, pure square things. Like this is my artwork, so I have to do that. This is the type of stuff we do for a living.
All right.
I'll have to do that to my pal, still me.
Sure, can we have some up you can
Well, I know I'm gonna get to hug a monster.
You gotta get some place low. Let's put it like this, and put the light side roughly where your belly button is. We will fly hand, top hand, way this, and this. Okay, this way this morning. Samurai and Rod Space moves. Like these moves, they're all contained. Handing over, make the right turn. If you are left hand, belly legs full. So my points, my right foot to there, if you're moving all the way around. Position 4, position 5, position 6, position 7. When you move from one, also Getting used to the weight of the weapon, right. I understand this is all a bit shocking for you. You did find out that you had the Force from out of nowhere. It's okay, you're our ray of hope. Can we get that? You good?
costume, right?
Yeah.
It's a relief. So how did you make that?
I actually bought it like this.
That's what happens when you're a millionaire.
Or hanging out with Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it's handy having him on the side all the time.
Come to life! Oh my god! What Shaggy acquired at ScotsMaiar-Comic Con. Raven's signature! Saying Callum, lots of love, young warrior? From James. I cannot read that writing for the life of me, but thanks anyway. And basically all of these! I met Adrian Archer, who made this Steven Universe fan comic. It's more or less separate from the main storyline. I don't think you necessarily have to watch the show in order to read this, but, you know, you gotta watch the show in order to understand what's going on. It's full of interesting characters, it's got some interesting ideas. And as of recording this, the author of this series has yet to make part 3. You can follow her on these places, and she's also making a fantasy series. Here are just some humorous cards that appeal to my sense of humor. This amazing portrait artist, and you can find their contact details there. More artists you can find for yourself. More artists you can find for yourself. I get so much appreciation from all the artists I mentioned in this video. And yes, I bought official merchandise from depicting a terrorist. Because come on, who doesn't love terrorists? Some people had this game charity in which they donate some old game consoles to children in need, and I finally got to play an SNES for the first time! Something that offered you to shoot your friends. And this nice quirky little sketchbook by Becky Thornton. You can follow her on these thingies here. I'm looking at this sketchbook, it's quite inspirational, and maybe I should make a sketchbook like this, because I'm also an artist, and I think I really need to get my art out there. You bubble hammer. I must say, they have some really good publishers. Until I got kind of dizzy and needed to go outside. But hey, when I did go outside, there was a fun fair, and I even got to ride some dodgems. I went on those dodgems several times, it was just so much fun. Mainly due to the fact that I never had the opportunity to go on dodgems, and now I did. And it was such a fun day. Then I would create my ambitious costume, and bring about £400 out of my bank account. Since 1 month after the events of NESCON, I would travel back to Glasgow for the MCM Glasgow Comic Con event.
This'll be the day. Let's go, man. This'll be the morning. Bring up the prisoner.
We don't have a prisoner.
Clementine, what do you think of your outfit? Compliment. Say nothing. Be rude.
Well, I'm not ready yet.
Callum will remember that.
We're all doing marvelously here. No pun intended.
Is complete.
Oh, yes. Oh, yours is starting to look amazing as well.
Thank you. There's not much to mine, but there's more to yours.
Well, depends on the way you look at it.
Yes, I entrust you with that mask. We are having the time of our lives. And we haven't even got to the queue line.
Yeah.
Oh, help! The time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear,
Over here.
And I owe it to Aku.
Yeah.
We approach the SCCC Center.
Okay, I think we missed the part where it was
queue.
where it was ridiculously big.
We missed the queue, but that's okay. We just get to enjoy it indoors.
Yeah. oh, so beautiful! Look at them all. Batman.
Oh, I see. So cool. So cool. Callum, this is so cool.
Oh yes, it will be so
People
cool.
dressed up.
You're sticking around with me, Samurai Batman.
I think a dad's gone as Ash and his son's Pikachu.
Oh,
That's so fucking cool.
going on so far.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Except last year when we were here, the queue was ridiculously big.
You
Okay.
must have got here on time.
Yes.
This year's late.
Yes. Agent 47, got Jack Sparrows. There are just so many of them.
Oh my god.
And the queue just keeps on going and going. I'm pretty sure that's a knife from Merlin. This is going to be great.
Where's the sunlight?
I think Batman might kind of a samurai, actually. There's a portal lady. Yes, yes, stop stroking me, please.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Oh, maybe do keep stroking me. I'm a cat, remember, yes. That's what we do. We just go party. Probably. They're after you. The zombies are after your flesh. Take this picture, mortal!
Do you want one together? Is that okay? Yeah, of course. Will I take one of yours as well?
I will not ask permission from the immortals. She asked first.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yes, all will say that is cool. To the great Aku, yes. Any other replies on my greatness? Extra thick!
Extra thick!
Like your humor. Human form, got it.
That must be like one of your...
Biggest fans. No mortal blade. I am the Shogun of Sorrow. Foolish samurai warrior. No blade can harm me, so I'm wandering as I please in human form. I don't know about you, but you're not causing any trouble with the samurai, are you?
He's a traitor.
Of course. Change is my rule. I will see you later. Thank you. You got something on... What have they done to you? You got something on your chest. Yeah, what have they done to you? That doesn't bother you? No? No? Ah, okay. You should kill a samurai. Shut up! I will have none of that!
I still have to say, I like the guy that got the play in the 50s, and I understand why he's going to the original, but...
You can't replace Marco.
Well, think about it. The point that's quite good, though.
Yeah. Ah, the one and only Tom Scott. You seem familiar. Have I seen you before? No. Must be thinking of someone else. So you are the infamous Wolverine. No blade will not harm the great Aku. You think you could outscare me? Aku, yes, it is me. Your blades are impressive, but they cannot harm me. Yes, it was, thanks. Working for darkness. I love your work.
Well, it's not me, it's my boss. He's a nice guy, though.
Yes, he and I will get along tremendously.
We're about the same height, to be honest.
Maybe I put a few more aesthetics on his tower, perhaps.
Wonderful. Good luck.
Thanks.
There's so much to see, so much to do, so...
Love your work. I see you upset. You do know you cannot harm me, right? I admire your enthusiasm. If you see a samurai, do kill him, please. You have some infinity stone. Can I have them, please? It's never that simple, is it?
Nice. Your costume is amazing as well.
No mortal can hurt the great Aku. Now hand those to me. I will have the power of the Titans.
I'll first do a metal gauntlet. I won't move it up first.
We shall see, Deadpool.
Someone made those. Someone took the time to make those. Wow. And there's the Incredibles family. And there are all the celebrities just there. I have a friend of mine who wants a political rally of sand people.
Oh yeah.
Now, I must apologize in advance. I'm about to go. I was the source of all evil in your country.
What's this?
This is Aku from Samurai Jack.
Did you make one?
Yeah, I made that. Yeah, nice. There you go. There you go. Just thought I'd just take it off. Just a bit of personal experience and just to take a break, just take a breather. Yeah.
So, who do you main? Who do you main?
Ooh, your character, Junkrat, Orisa, and Lucio, Brigitte. I'd say those are my mains. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of what do you use? Console or PC?
PC. I play on the PC.
Oh, really?
Yes.
PC's the one hardcore, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you gotta use Genji, dude.
Yep, I will use Genji in your honor. In fact, have you heard that there's this game shop where you can pay £5 an hour to play Overwatch?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For $5 you can play an hour? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I will play Genji in your honor. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my dad works at a hospital. He'd be very pleased with your work.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Callum.
Callum?
Yes.
C-A-L-L-U-M?
Yes, C-A-L-U-M. Yes, yes it is.
2 L's or 1 L?
It's 1 L. It's funny. You're not the first person to make that assumption. There are many people before me to make that assumption.
Yeah. So C-A-L-U-M.
Yes, C-A-L-U-M.
And this is for you?
Yes, this is for me.
Do you have a favorite Mercy voice line?
Sometimes I'm not even sure why I even bother.
Sometimes I'm not sure why I even bother.
That's brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, by the way, I introduced my cousin here, and she said your voice is lovely.
Yeah.
Did you say I'll be watching over you?
Yeah.
Thank you,
I just played it yesterday for the first time.
Oh, really?
And oh my god.
Yeah.
I felt so safe.
That's the effect.
That's so cute. I love that. Who do you make?
I mean, Genji, let's see, sometimes Reinhardt, sometimes your character, Junkrat.
Sometimes Mercy.
Yeah, Mercy, yeah, sometimes Mercy, mention that. Junkrat, Lucio, Orisa.
Oh, like everybody.
Bit of everybody.
He's like, sometimes.
Sometimes it's this guy, sometimes I do that guy.
Sometimes.
Well, gotta get started somewhere.
Good. Very good.
I will get in there. I will get there.
You're so cute. What's your cosplay?
I am cosplaying as Aku from Samurai Jack.
Oh, cool.
Yes. I'm taking a break from it, you see.
But I love just the green mouth is very stylish.
Yeah.
Green mouth with the black outfit is super like stylish.
I'm just taking a break.
You
Just
look like you're You could be in a like Alexander McQueen.
Anyway, pleasure meeting you, Mercy.
Bye, honey.
Fine, thanks. It's such a pleasure to see one of the great voice actors all here. You know, my sister and her husband really wanted me to see you. The moment they found out you were coming along, they said, no, you have to go. You have to go.
Dude, that's beautiful. What a nice thing to say. What's your name?
My name's Callum, Callum McCutcheon.
Did you say Callum?
Callum.
Callum, nice to know you, man. I'm Jesse. Who's this?
I'm Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Callum's cousin.
Oh, you guys are so
Can I ask you a question before I get? Do you know I can get a potty?
Yeah, I know where you can get a potty. I wish I had one too.
It's a potty emergency.
It is a potty
emergency.
Callum, you know, at 3 o'clock today we're doing Twisted Twos where we're going to be reading a movie script.
With Joy and Nolan, I heard.
Are you going to go?
Maybe, yeah, I'm going to go.
Oh, good, man.
No.
Well, what can I do for you, man? What can I
Oh,
offer you?
I'm conflicted between this one and this one. No, I think this one.
That's a good one. That's us with our dad.
Oh, Steven Spielberg.
That's our daddy. We love him.
Yes, we love him dearly.
We love him.
Okay, so is it C-A-L-L-U-M?
It's 1 L.
C-A-L-U-M?
Yes, that's right.
Got it.
Be careful, I'm fragile.
I know, be careful, I'm fragile.
Oh, you guys are great, man. C-A-L-U-M.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Callum loves doing voices.
You do, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little something to check out that you're gonna like. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's this. You want to check out this website? It's called VO Buzz Weekly. Okay, it's like basically it's free lessons with me, Rob Paulson.
Oh my god!
It's all free.
Oh my god, thank you so much!
If you're good at doing voices, you should check that out.
Thank you so much! I'll definitely consider that. Thank you so much!
Nice to meet you.
Bye! That was spectacular! He's leading me down a career! It is a pleasure to meet one of the voice... so many voice actors, sorry. One of the actors from Braveheart. I wonder what your response is after this film made such a big impact.
It was nice to get more drops.
yeah, that one.
Gave me a career for a while then.
That's great, thank you very much.
So Callum, CA.
Yes, it's 1L. Yes.
1L?
Yes, oddly enough.
So C-A-L-U-M.
Yes.
2 M's, right?
1 M. I see what you're doing there, Robert.
You're trying to confuse me.
By the way, you must have heard that they're making a new Robert the Bruce film.
So I'm making it.
Yes.
I've made it.
Oh, you made it, yes.
Coming out next year.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Well, there's 2 of them. There's one which Netflix did, and I've got another one called Robert the Bruce coming out in June, I think.
All right.
Yeah. So look out for it. It's called Robert the Bruce. You can't miss it.
Oh yeah. It will be hard to miss.
No, definitely.
Thank you. It's 1L Callum.
You were 2L Callum, yes?
Thank you.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you doing? You're signing it? Oh, you're signing it. Oh, you're signing the autograph. You're signing it. Oh, he's signing it. He's signing it. I can't believe it. He's doing it. He's doing it.
What's wrong with you, man? Something's wrong with him, isn't there?
Are you going to be a good boy? Hand this over nicely.
That's not bad, mate. That's pretty good.
You're having a good beard day. Oh, that's so.
Pleasure to meet you, Marasmus.
Nice to meet you.
That may seem good, but that will be bad. Eventually.
Because the Chinese mafia wants some of my problems.
Oh dear. I think we should get that covered.
Get back to Canada, Marasmus.
All right, hang out right here.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, Nolan. Thanks. I actually managed to impress Troy with my Joker impression.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, thanks.
You just want the autograph? You got it. I will drink that plate. Thanks, bud.
I wanted to ask you a quick question. Regarding Nathan Drake, was Nathan Fillion originally going to be cast as Nathan Drake? No, it was just
he never even auditioned for it.
Ah.
No, he was doing his TV show. No, he's just been a fan of the games. We've done a couple projects together. So that was it. No, that was just and he did.
I never really was on your side.
I know a friend who knows Karen Gillan, actually. Just so you know, being Nebula. Yeah.
Ella, you and I need to discuss aesthetics. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that from Odin's daughter.
Go for you, hey! Don't go for me! Don't go for me, hey! I couldn't resist.
The Witch King of Angmar. If you see a samurai, please kill him for me. Thank you. No man can beat him.
It was then, at 1 o'clock, that there was a panel on, where the Overwatch voice actors were talking live and got to answer questions from a live audience. I had several newfound comrades who were willing to get me to ask a question, by literally pointing their fingers at me whilst I had my hand up in the air. They were so supportive. And the question I got to ask them was this. In their opinion, what is the magic formula that makes the Overwatch animated shorts just work? To which they responded that it's a team effort. And thinking about it, yeah, it is a team effort. It requires great performances from those said actors, some astounding animators, some brilliantly engaging story writers. In the words of Walt Disney, no one can ever make a motion picture on their own and take full credit for it. On the Saturday afternoon, Troy Baker, Nolan North, Jess Harnell, Jeremy the voice of Finn from Adventure Time, that guy from The Walking Dead who plays Cyborg, and another guy named Ross all got together to do a hilarious reading of the Braveheart script in various voice impressions. You should check it out. It's an hour long, but every single second of it, it's worth it. It is hysterically hilarious. And chances are you'll probably hear me laughing in the audience. I have a very distinct loud voice.
It's good to see there's another Shaggy around here. Well,
Someone said I was Shaggy just by looking at me. How did they know? I told you I'd come back. I told you I'd be back to go
At least this isn't a heavy duty cosplay. This is one that you can be clearly simple.
That's how it works. One big costume and one lightweight costume. Anyway, I might as well buy your book, seeing how I've seen it so much.
I've seen you so many times. Okay.
Right, so how much is that book?
£10.
£10. All right. Aquaman there.
I'll give you Aquaman as well. And there we go.
Oh, sorry, yep.
It's alright, there we go.
Thank you. I'll take one of these, and thank you very much. I'll enjoy the book. Hello, One Little Apple. I actually remember purchasing that comic last year. I see you've managed to make some decent progress since the last time. I see you've made 2 comics, actually. I'm just gonna get... Oh, no, wait, that's the same thing. Wow. Do we have any idea who we're talking to here?
Get on the freaking point, man. That spy is a spy.
I never really was on your side. Love the game. Because I couldn't resist. I just could not resist. Huh? Fiction. Oh yeah, why not? Yes.
On the Sunday afternoon, I had the privilege of witnessing Troy Baker and Nolan North do their show Retro Replay live in front of an audience. This time they were playing the original Prince of Persia, which they described as very meta since Nolan North actually portrayed the titular character in one of the games in that franchise. This video is also an hour long, and I will leave you to watch that since it's also very hilarious.
Nolan North and Troy Baker are currently being escorted by Chewbacca there.
Once again, I had the fine opportunity to visit around the galleries of comics, which the artists put up display, and they are so talented. There's a wide variety of things to witness and read, and I got myself a few comic books. Some of them are follow-ups to comic books I purchased last year. And that was the Comic Cons I partook in this year. And honestly, I had the time of my life. And I never felt this way before, and I swear it's the truth. I'd recommend it to you. Such fun adventures. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Apologies for this video being fairly late. But hey, I have a life too, you know. Did any of you visit these Comic Cons? Comment down below and let me know of several memories you had. Don't forget to give this video the thumbs up. In the meantime, everybody, consider subscribing to my channel for more content. One of them did an amazing manga portrait of myself, even going down to the goatee and hairy eyebrows.
Honestly, that is such an amazing portrait. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. What do you think? Also saw Kim Possible, More Angels, More Wizards, Witches, Jedi, and all sorts of people. What it would be like living with them in the afterlife, or something like that. A gentleman never leaves a puzzle unsolved.
Yeah.
That was so worth it, thank you so much. Thanks, man. Thanks for noticing. I just did the Macarena.
I saw.
I just could not resist. There was a whole line of them just doing the Macarena. If everyone was doing the popcorn dash, I swear, if everyone here in this building was doing the popcorn dash. Am I starting? Until it goes on. Oh, that would be so much fun if every single person spent the whole building just doing that dance. Look, I know I sound ironic for not wasting time, and then I just do the Macarena. Oh, I just have way too much fun.
Yeah.
Au revoir, Comic Con.